Hi everybody, it's Lisa from Sutton's Days. Today, I want to talk about toilet paper. So, if you didn't catch before, I kind of have this thing about toilet paper. Phil and the FedEx guy have bonded over my toilet paper thing. And you know that the two and a half packages that I have in the pantry are not the quantity that I want. Okay. So I thought that today would be a really great time to talk about toilet paper for just a short talk. Okay. Um, have you given any thought as to how much toilet paper you use in a year? Do you know how much you use? Do you know how much it costs? Have you noticed that the rolls are getting less or that they seem poofier, but you can squish them down, whereas before you couldn't quite squish them down? Um, Are they saying that there's the same amount of sheets, but there's actually a smaller roll? You're using the same brand that you've been using for years. That's where I'm at. Okay. I have been noticing the trend for at least 15 years, at least. And my husband laughs at me, and some of my friends laugh at me, and it's definitely worth a giggle or two. However, it's one of those ways that they are trying to make us pay more for less. And there are some things you can kind of go with, there's inflation, there's this, there's that, whatever, but there are things that you can give up. Toilet paper is not one of them. Toilet paper is one of those things in my mind that you have to have. I know that there are those hardcore people that can do some kind of cloth. I can't remember the name of the cloth now, but they do essentially they make washcloths that they reuse for the same purpose as toilet paper. Um, I'm not there. If it ever comes down to it, and I absolutely have to, sure. I mean, that's an SHTF kind of situation, okay? Um, but when and if SHTF hits, I want to make sure I've got some toilet paper, okay? Um, so that's always been a concern of mine. Now, like you saw in the pantry video, I didn't bring it out with me, but the packs that we get are the Scott, and Phil prefers the soft kind, so it's the purple kind. Scott has always been really good with septics, so I'm very happy to use them, and the price is right. Uh, they have other biodegradable toilet papers, but the price isn't right. And in my mind, you shouldn't have to pay more for something that does what paper should do to begin with. I don't need perfumes. I don't need anything. I just need toilet paper. Okay. So those are the best deal. I think the blue labeled Scott are the best deal, but the purple ones are the best deal for what this household requires. So I did some math and I went onto my shopping cart at Walmart, and I can get those 30 packs for $12.98 each. So in my mind, because we typically have, I split the 30 pack between the two bathrooms. Okay, we have two bathrooms, and we've got the kids here that they're here during the summer during the day, and then my husband's here, and whoever whatever company we have, and then there's me and there's him, and so I figure we go through about one of those probably every month and a half, probably. So I figured let's just round up and have extra because you can never have enough, and I figured 12 of those. 12 of those come out to about $156. That's a year's worth of toilet paper plus for $156. And then there's a matter of storing it, it could be a little challenging, but you can actually squish it down and flatten it if you want. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to store it. You can put it in those Rubbermaid totes and flatten it out. I just leave it like it is and stack them up. But that works for me right now, and honestly, I've never had more than 8 of those 30 packs at a time. But I've watched the price go up. A year ago, that price was $11.98, and a year from now, that price is probably going to be at least $13.98. So this is a way of hedging my bets on inflation for at least a year, is to get that one necessity, that one super, super necessary item that just makes life a little bit easier, okay? And having a year's worth of that here. so that then during that year's time, I can sock away a little money and we can be prepared for inflation. And you can bet I'm going to be watching how much those cost. I'm going to be paying attention to how much those go up and how many fewer sheets or whatnot that you get from it. Okay. You can tell. Phil laughs at me. We'll go to, I used to tell him I would only shop at Family Dollar because Dollar General, while they had the same brand, had it packaged differently and the rolls were smaller. He never, I don't think he ever believed me, I swear. But I would go into Family Dollar and the rolls were bigger and more difficult to squish, okay? And I'd go into Dollar General and the rolls were smaller and much easier to squish. So yes, there's a size difference, there's a quantity difference, there's definitely a price difference. And if I'm going to spend $10, no matter where I'm at, I'm going to get the most that I can for my $10. Now, it has easily been 3 or 4 years since a big pack of toilet paper has cost me $10. The inflation on toilet paper is just crazy. It's unchecked. And there's not a lot we can do about it, guys. It's not like you can boycott toilet paper, you know? Well, okay, you could, but then you got to buy more laundry detergent. Mm. So I just wanted to, pardon me, I just wanted to hopefully make you think a little bit about how much do you use? How much does it cost? How much can you save by stocking up when you have the opportunity? And that's what I'm hoping to do here in the next couple months is buy literally $156 worth of toilet paper. Um, so that my husband can laugh at me. Okay. But so that I know that it's there and we have that one thing that I don't have to worry about. So, what do you think? What is that one thing that you don't want to have to worry about? Is it toilet paper? Is it soap? Is it what? Leave me a message. Let me know. Let me know your views. What do you figure it cost you and your family in toilet paper for a whole year? I hope everyone's having a really great day. It's a little sticky here today, and it's definitely going to heat up over the next couple days. Phil has his cataract surgery in the morning, so I will be home tomorrow, and I will be working on some ham stock while he's recovering. So everyone have a really great night. Thank you for coming along. I'm glad you're having as much fun with this as I am, and I'm glad for the comments. It's so much fun to hear what everyone has to say. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.